Hey, it's Mark here from Make 'Em Yours, and today we've got another video on one of the most toxic male dating personalities that you can possibly come across. It's 10 signs you're in a controlling relationship. If you want to know more about this guy, the controlling guy, or any of the other male dating personalities that lead to heartbreak, you can download my ebook for free right up here. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the video in just a second. Today, I want to talk about one of the most toxic relationships that you can possibly end up in and give you 10 signs that you could be involved in one. At the end of the video, I'll give you some tips on what you can do next, and I'm going to put out another video as well on how to handle this situation and talking a little bit more about controlling guys. So what are the signs you could be in a controlling relationship? Well, number one, you're more insecure than you used to be. Now, this can be in the relationship or it can be in life in general, but you've lost confidence since being in the relationship. You don't feel like you have as many friends, you don't feel like you're doing as well in life, you don't feel like your hobbies are going as well, or perhaps you just feel insecure and questioning yourself all the time and like you have to lean on him. It's a sign you're in a controlling relationship if you're not feeling as confident and not feeling like the real you that you perceive you used to be. Number two, he knows all your passwords. You don't have a private Facebook or a private email or a private messenger. Everything that's yours is his. You lack any sort of privacy and he can check up on anything he likes. Number three, he is your everything. So before you met him, you were doing things, going out with your friends, had hobbies that you're interested in, and you were kicking ass at work and going to extracurricular, extra work stuff. Now he's basically become your everything. Maybe you still go to work, but that's about it. The rest of your life revolves around him. Number four, you are his everything. So this is a little bit more unusual than the previous one. He is your everything. But in a lot of cases, the controlling guy doesn't have anything else in his life either. He's very focused on the relationship. He's focused on controlling you and what you're doing, and that's the primary source of his self-esteem. Number five, what's good for him is not good for you. So for the controlling guy, sometimes, yes, you are his everything, but other times he plays by his own set of rules. He can go out, he can meet his friends, we can go see his family, but you're not allowed to do any of the above. The controlling guy plays by one set of rules, and you have to play by another. And it's a strong sign you're in a controlling relationship. Number six, you feel like you're walking on eggshells all of the time. You're constantly questioning yourself, thinking, can I do this? What will he react? Should I do this? Trying not to piss him off. When you're in a controlling relationship, you feel like you can't do anything right. A lot of the time you've been gaslighted along the way and made to feel like any dramas in the relationship, any problems are your fault. Thus, you're constantly walking on eggshells for fear of pissing him off. Number seven, you make excuses for him to your friends. You find yourself explaining his behavior to your friends. You're justifying it as, oh, no, he loves me. Oh, he's a really great guy when we're at home. You don't know the side of him that I do. If you have to justify his behavior to your friends and your friends are all telling you the same thing, then it is a strong sign you're in a controlling relationship. Number eight, you feel like you have to ask permission. So whatever it is, you feel like you just can't do it if you don't get his permission first. Whether it's going out or maybe starting a new hobby, God forbid, or just going out to see a friend, whatever it is, you feel like there's no way I could do it without first asking his permission. Number nine, you feel weird saying no. So if you've seen the video on controlling guys and early warning signs, you'll know that controlling guys are charmingly insistent. Whereas a normal guy will have opinions, he's not going to charmingly insist them onto you. The controlling guy is charmingly insistent, and it gets you into this habit of agreeing with what he says early in the relationship. You're saying yes, and thus you start to feel weird saying no. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like a dynamic that occurs in your relationship. If you feel weird saying no to something he says or suggests, it's a strong sign you're in a controlling relationship. And number 10, sadly, is abuse. Whether it's emotional, physical, mental, if there's abuse going on in your relationship, it is a guarantee that you're in a controlling relationship. If this is the case, the reasons you got there are not so much important to examine now, as is the way that you fix it and solve the problem right now. In a lot of cases in controlling relationships, your support network's been taken away, and that's the first thing you've got to get back if you want to fix the problem. So tell a friend, tell a family member, call a community support line, do whatever it takes to get some support around you to help you deal with the situation. And I'd absolutely encourage you to get those people and to deal with that. Well, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Controlling relationships are one of the absolute most toxic relationships you can possibly end up in. If you have ended up in one, you'll know that this is true. If you haven't yet, be very, very thankful. I'm sure there'll be lots of women commenting on this who have, and if you haven't, make sure you avoid these types of relationships. Know these signs in the future so that you don't end up in anything remotely resembling a controlling relationship. Well, thank you for watching. Don't forget to download the guide to the 10 male dating personalities if you haven't already. The link's in the description. Make sure you subscribe, hit the little bell as well, and give the video a thumbs up. Leave your comments, thoughts, questions below, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.